Hey cat lovers, have you ever accidentally stepped on your cat's tail, stumbled over them or raised your voice only to feel terrible afterward? We've all been there. But did you know that how you handle those moments can make or break the trust between you and your feline friend? In this video I'm sharing everything you need to know about apologizing to your cat, from understanding their unique behaviors to rebuilding trust after a mistake. You see, cats are sensitive creatures. They thrive on routine and predictability. So, when you accidentally scare, startle, or hurt them, even if it was unintentional, it can really throw them off balance. They might not understand why you did it, and that can lead to confusion, fear, and even a breakdown in your relationship. But don't worry. Just like with any relationship, repairing trust with your cat is possible. It all starts with understanding how they communicate, and learning how to rebuild that sense of safety and security your cat needs to feel loved and secure. Now you might be thinking, Jackson, my cat doesn't speak English, how can I possibly apologize? And you're right, cats don't understand apologies in the same way humans do. You can't just say I'm sorry and expect them to instantly forgive and forget. Instead of focusing on words, we need to think about energy. Cats are incredibly intuitive creatures. They pick up on our emotions, our body language, and our tone of voice. So, when you're genuinely feeling bad about something you've done, your cat can sense that shift in your energy. They might not understand the specifics, but they can feel your remorse and your desire to make things right. Think about it this way. Imagine a time when someone close to you messed up. Maybe they were late for an important event or forgot your birthday. Did a simple "I'm sorry" instantly erase the hurt? Probably not. But what did make a difference was seeing their genuine remorse, their efforts to make it up to you, and their commitment to not repeating the mistake. It's the same with our cats. A heartfelt apology isn't just about the words we say, it's about the actions we take to repair the damage and rebuild the trust we might have broken. It's about showing them, through our behavior and our energy, that we care, we messed up, and we'll do better next time. Remember, we're talking about building a relationship based on mutual respect, understanding, and trust. It's about creating a safe and predictable environment where your cat feels secure, loved, and understood. And that, my friends, is the foundation for a truly unbreakable bond. So, how do you know when your cat is ready to forgive you? Well, cats are masters of nonverbal communication. They speak to us through a complex language of meows, purrs, hisses, and most importantly, body language. The first step is to give your cat space. After a stressful or upsetting event, don't force interaction. Instead, observe their behavior from a distance. Are they hiding, avoiding eye contact, or displaying anxious behaviors like excessive grooming or tail twitching? These are all signs that your cat is still feeling stressed and needs more time to recover. On the other hand, if your cat approaches you with a relaxed body posture, their tail held high with a gentle curve and maybe even rubs against your legs, it's a good sign they're ready to reconnect. Slow blinks are another positive signal, often referred to as a cat kiss. It's their way of saying, I trust you, I feel safe with you. Remember, every cat is an individual and they all have their own unique ways of communicating. The key is to pay attention to your cat's specific signals and respect their boundaries. Don't rush the process, let them come to you when they're ready. So you've accidentally stepped on your cat's tail, and now they're giving you the cold shoulder. How do you make things right? First things first, resist the urge to immediately scoop them up in a hug and shower them with apologies. Remember, what might be comforting to us can be overwhelming for a cat, especially when they're already feeling stressed. Instead, give them space and let them calm down. Once they seem more relaxed, approach them slowly and calmly, speaking in a soft, soothing voice. Avoid direct eye contact, as this can be perceived as a threat. Instead, crouch down to their level, making yourself appear smaller and less intimidating. Now here's where the magic happens. Treats and slow blinks. Offering your cat their favorite treat is a great way to show them you mean no harm, and that good things happen when you're around. It's a positive reinforcement technique that helps rebuild trust and association. Pair this with a few slow blinks. Remember, slow blinks are the feline equivalent of a kiss. It's a way of communicating trust and affection. By mirroring your cat's body language, you're speaking their language and letting them know you're not a threat. Why hugs aren't for everyone, especially cats? We humans, we love our hugs, don't we? It's our go-to way of showing affection, comfort, and reassurance. But here's the thing about cats. They don't quite share our enthusiasm for a good squeeze. In fact, for many cats, a tight hug is the opposite of comforting. It can be downright terrifying. Imagine being scooped up, your movement restricted, your ability to escape taken away. That's what a hug can feel like to a cat, especially if they're already feeling stressed or anxious. Instead of interpreting it as a gesture of love, they might see it as a threat, a sign that they're trapped. This doesn't mean your cat doesn't love you. It simply means they have different ways of showing and receiving affection. Cats are all about consent and respecting boundaries. They prefer subtle gestures of affection, a gentle head scratch under the chin, a soft stroke along their back while they're lounging, or even just sharing the same space while you read a book or watch TV. So next time you feel the urge to give your cat a big bear hug, remember that less is often more. Observe their body language, respect their boundaries, and let them come to you for affection. Trust me, a gentle rub behind the ears or a few minutes of dedicated playtime will go a lot further in strengthening your bond than any forced hug ever could. Trust busters, avoiding common cat communication errors. Just like any relationship, trust between a cat and their human is a two-way street. While we've talked about how to rebuild trust after a misstep, it's equally important to avoid common behaviors that can damage that trust in the first place. One of the biggest trust busters is inconsistency. Cats thrive on routine and predictability. They find comfort in knowing what to expect. So, when we're inconsistent with our behavior, like suddenly changing their feeding schedule, moving their litter box, or being overly affectionate one day and distant the next, it can create anxiety and confusion. Another common mistake is using punishment as a training tool. Cats don't understand punishment. Yelling, spraying with water, or any other form of aversive training will only make them fearful and damage your bond. Instead, focus on positive reinforcement, reward desired behaviors with treats, praise, and affection. Lastly, respect their boundaries. Just like humans, cats need their personal space. Don't force interaction when they're clearly not interested. Let them come to you when they're ready for cuddles or playtime. Remember, a little respect goes a long way in building a strong and trusting relationship with your feline friend. Bouncing back, rebuilding trust after stressful events. Life with a cat isn't always smooth sailing. There will be times when stressful events like a trip to the vet, a house move, or even a loud thunderstorm can leave your cat feeling anxious and insecure. It's during these times that your role as their trusted guardian becomes even more crucial. The key is to create a sense of safety and security. Start by providing a safe space where your cat can retreat and decompress. This could be a quiet room, a cozy cat bed, or even just a cardboard box lined with soft blankets. Make sure this space is accessible at all times and that it's associated with positive experiences like treats, toys, or gentle petting. When interacting with your cat after a stressful event, approach them slowly and calmly, using a soft, reassuring voice. Avoid sudden movements or loud noises that could startle them. Instead, offer gentle strokes, speak in soothing tones, and let them dictate the pace of interaction. Remember, rebuilding trust takes time and patience. Be consistent with your affection, provide a stable and predictable environment, and shower them with love and understanding. By following these tips, you'll not only help your cat recover from stressful experiences, but also strengthen the bond you share. Building a bond of perfect forgiveness. Whether you're a first-time cat parent or a seasoned pro, learning to communicate and rebuild trust with your cat is essential for a strong bond. Join me as we dive into the art of feline forgiveness and discover how to keep your relationship perfectly intact. Stay tuned to the end for a special segment where I reveal if cats really do apologize and what their unique behaviors mean. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your stories in the comments. How do you say sorry to your cat? Let's build a caring and compassionate community for cat lovers.